Antman and Drax working together. This couldn't possibly go wrong. Welcome to the Complete Story Series, where we take trade paperbacks and single issues and we break them down into digestible bites for you to understand. Then we read it dramatically back to you. All alterations to the panels, text, and images are to prevent copyright problems, and all art is owned by its respective companies. Things begin with Drax shouting, "Kill them!" and Rocket Raccoon opening fire. Because let's be honest, when don't the Guardians start with a good fight? They have cornered a man by the name of Danko on a relaxation planet, and he has an alien weapon that can destroy planets or something. The shooting distracts everybody while Danko runs for his ship. But while the rest of the Guardians are distracted by the fighting, Drax runs after Danko and he jumps onto his ship. Get out! Meanwhile, on Earth, in Miami, Antman and Grizzly are trying to think about how they can celebrate their recent great job that they completed. But Antman's not much of a drinker. So Grizzly tells him, "You gotta relax, boss. We just installed a security system with no villains, no bad guys, and no problems." And thus, they drink. The first thing they do while drinking is debate how Thor stays so ripped. All he does is drink beer, and Grizzly reassures Scott, "Don't worry, buddy. I don't think anybody's expecting Ant-Man to have a six-pack abs." Then they shotgun a few beers, missing the spaceship that crash lands behind them. And then Scott gets drunk drinking out of the belly button of a bikini-clad woman. And then he rides the cork off a bottle declaring, "Greatest idea I've ever had!" But that all leads to him waking up to a loud crashing noise and one heck of a hangover, with the comment, "Worst idea I ever had." Scott walks out of the building to see a big green man by the name of Drax surrounded by the local PD. Whoa. Everyone calm down. This is Drax. He's a guardian of the galaxy and a friend of the Avengers, Scott tries to tell them. But the police officers look at Scott. "And who are you?" "I'm Ant-Man, an Avenger, former Fantastic Four." But the cop doesn't believe him, so Scott grabs his Avenger membership card. "This is expired. I'm gonna have to go check it out." While the officer walks away, Scott calms down Drax, but since it takes an hour to verify that Ant-Man is an Avenger, Drax is furious. "Enough! I will not hear any more of this nonsense! I need to find Danko!" So Scott lets the police officer go and turns to Drax. "Well, nice officially meeting you, and good luck chasing your bad guy, but I need to go find some aspirin." "No, I need you! I don't know how to navigate this backwards swamp planet." "I'm sorry, Drax, but this is the exact kind of thing that my ex-wife wants me to avoid." "Fine, I will go find Danko myself, and know this, I will tear down this city to find him." Wait, you're right. But if we're gonna do this, we gotta do it low-key, Ant-Man style. So Ant-Man gets Drax a Miami outfit, and they begin their investigation to find Danko. They question a few people, and their leads let them know that the Mambo King is going to be selling a powerful weapon to a big man coming to Miami this very evening. But what weapon is it? It's the Ultimate Nullifier, a galaxy-destroying device. Oh boy, Scott and Drax are a little in over their heads, aren't they? So they make their way to Mambo King's nightclub, where Drax subtly stabs the guard to death. And Scott has to remind him, "We're going in quiet, just follow your instincts." "I did. My instinct was to murder him." "Oh, okay, baby steps. Now wait here and let me take care of this." So Scott sneaks into the cooks that are going in the back door, and with a simple shrinking punch later, he and Drax have cooks' outfits to sneak in with. Drax is impressed. "That looked like something that I would do. The difference is that I used violence to save the world, and you use violence to order a sandwich. I never order anything, I take." Exactly my point. Both men sneak into the nightclub, where nearby they can hear the Mambo King and Danko arguing over the Ultimate Nullifier. So they break out from behind the back room. Danko sees Drax and yells, "You stopped me last time, but this time I'll drive my blade through your skull." Drax tears off his cook's coat by flexing. "Give it your best attempt, Danko." So Scott flexes, and nothing happens. "Same goes for you, maracas guy." And the random man with the maracas in the band looks up surprised. "Me?" Drax begins his bout with Danko, dodging while Scott dodges a man with a chainsaw and then shrinks down to punch the chainsaw man. Mambo King runs over to the man with the maracas, telling him to do something, but the man with the maracas smacks Mambo King over the head, knocking him out. "Please don't hurt me, Mr. Ant-Man. My uncle is a jerk. I just wanted to play maracas in a big band." Scott looks at the maracas man questioningly. "You know, if I had a nickel for every time that I've heard that." But before he can finish his sentence, he grabs the suitcase with the nullifier and yells over to Drax, "I got the suitcase!" The man with the maracas turned out to be a good dude, but then he sees Drax is about to get stabbed. So he shrinks down, jumps onto Danko and plucks his nose hairs, forcing Danko to sneeze and allowing Drax to gut him viciously. It's so vicious that we can't even show it. Drax then takes the ultimate nullifier and searches the Mambo King, finding some aspirin. "I believe this is what you were looking for," and he hands it to Scott. Thankful that he finally got his aspirin to cure his hangover, Scott turns back around to see Drax has vanished into the night. Eventually, Drax makes his way back to the Guardians. Danko is dead and the nullifier is returned. Draxy! Draxy, Quill, how long have you been relaxing here? I don't know. How long were you gone? Why didn't you come to Earth? But Rocket jumps in. Oh, we knew you had it covered. Now quit being a flank card and get in here. The water's warm and the drinks are on the house. Isn't that right, Towel Boy? And that is one of the amazing issues of Guardians Team Up. Personally, I love this series and you guys should check it out. But while you're looking for those comics, why don't you check out the other videos on the screen right now? You just might like them. Follow us on Twitter @Comicstorian and Instagram @Comicstorian. And I'll see you guys next time right here.